doesn't have to be Valentine's Day for Jeb Bush to wear his heart on his sleeve. He talks constantly about his whirlwind romance with wife Columba.
When I was 17 years old, on the town square of León, Guanajuato, Mexico, lightning struck. I met the girl of my dreams. I didn't know it at the time. It took me about 1.5 seconds to know it.
Ted Cruz has Jeb's brother to thank for his marriage. Cruz met Heidi in 2000, working on the George W. Bush campaign.
It was love at first sight. Ted just seemed to be interesting. He was a good-looking guy. He greeted me with a smile.
John and Karen Kasich, well, they keep it real.
This is not like one of these adoring wives, you know, we're like, oh, my husband. I mean, are you kidding me? She's not like, oh, he's so great. You know, would you pick up your socks?
On the Democratic side, Bill and Hillary Clinton famously met at the Yale Law Library.
I was sitting in the library, and he was standing just outside the door. And he was looking at me, and I was looking at him. And I finally thought, this is ridiculous, because every time I saw him on campus, I just couldn't take my eyes off of him, and he was always watching me. So I put my books down, I walked out, and I said, you know, if you're going to keep looking at me and I'm going to keep looking back, we should at least know each other. I'm Hillary Rodham.
And Bernie Sanders met his wife Jane at his first mayoral debate in Burlington, Vermont. They dated for 8 years, but then broke up for a year because he wouldn't get married. When he changed his mind, he proposed in a Friendly's parking lot.
I just immediately fell in love with his ideas, and shortly thereafter fell in love with him.
Not exactly JFK and Jackie. He proposed at a famous Georgetown restaurant, Martin's Tavern, where Booth 3 is still coveted by politically savvy young Washingtonians for popping the question. And how about Michelle and Barack Obama? The story of their first date is so romantic, they made it into a movie.
You think I'm cute?
Our first meal was a lovely lunch. It was very nice.
And then we went to see Do the Right Thing.
Spike Lee had just come out. Showed all the sides. He was hip, cutting edge, cultural, sensitive. The fountain, nice touch. The walk, patient.
Take tips, gentlemen.